Hey guys, welcome in. I am the Hoyover salesman here to help you find your next Gacha character. Now, I know you're in the market for pretty much whatever, and you're just looking, and you don't really know what you want. So I thought I'd go over what our available options are, as well as trade-in value and all of that great stuff with you today. As you know, for the next 4 days, we have a special going on where you can get the best future-proof DPS in the game. It's our new premium unit. It costs a little extra, of course, but it's our new premium unit. Her name's Acheron. She's very cool. Not sure that she's the right one for you yet, but we do have another option. If you wanted to go the used route, you could save a little bit of money, a little bit more comfy. This man will keep you alive, and he's very good. And what? Oh, you've heard about the new future units coming. Okay, okay. Yeah, if you decided that you just want a new premium supportive unit, there is Adventurine instead of getting Luocha. That is true. Of course, costs a little more investment needed, but he's probably worth it, maybe. And Acheron, yeah, so she's the new premium DPS. But if you want the old best DPS, which there's no problem with, there is Jing Liu. And just so that you can kind of see Jing Liu here, I have one pulled up here right for you. This is Jing Liu. I would recommend, her light cone on her. That kind of helps her last a little bit longer. She won't get, worn out and broken as quickly. And she's very easy to build. You put her on whatever you want. Clearly I don't have my correct stuff on her right now because, never prepared. But you can put her on kind of whatever you want. She's just going to be great. Probably this set, Genius, is the best option. So if you want the old best option, I could show you this. But, there's enough talking about her. I'd love for you just to, be able to kind of try out the character and see kind of what's going to be best for you. And just so that I don't spoil, and ruin anything for you. I would love to just kind of go over the used options first, and then maybe I'll show you what the new options are. So if I go over to Memory of Chaos, this is like a good trial area to let you kind of, see the character and feel kind of what their power is looking like. And we're just going to get them prepped up for you here, nothing too crazy. Just going to give her, the best case scenario gear, because why would I show you a character without the best scenario gear? That'd be stupid. Gonna go through here, yada yada, just give her all of the goodies that we need to make her function at a reliable level. That's gonna bring her up to 53, 223. Pretty good, not bad. And then we're just gonna give her a super relatable, you could easily achieve this team comp, you should have no problems with this specific team comp that I'm gonna be showing you on her here. Anyone could easily have this team comp. Why am I taking so long to find the team comp? And then just to keep it relatable, we'll put in a healer or something in there, and then we don't care about the second side. So yeah, this is gonna be Jing Liu. She is the most powerful sorcerer of the past, and she is pretty sick. We're just gonna buff her up here. And the first thing you'll notice is that she has this cool little ice aura where she bonk eyes, and she ends up with these cool red eyes, and it makes her super fun. We're gonna hit the bad boy here, bring us into combat, and you'll see pretty quickly why she's so busted here. So she starts off freezing all your enemies, pretty cool. You can't really get that anywhere else. And we're just gonna use Sparkle, average easy unit everyone has, to get her up here. And boom, she hits the enemy and goes into her Bankai state. In her Bankai state, her stats are increased tremendously. Obviously, she has too much crit right now, and she has a lot more crit damage now as well. And she's buffed up decently, and she's just gonna do, some nuclear damage here, which she can go straight into ult from, which is pretty cool, to extend her Bankai mode. She's awesome. So as you see, she does, a lot of damage here, very good. We're just gonna keep using abilities, because it doesn't really matter what we're doing. We're not going for some crazy zero cycle or anything. But this is kind of the old, creme de la creme, best unit in the game. We'll go over pricing of her a little bit later, if you choose that she's really the right one for you. I'm not sure if this Premier Ice Queen is who you exactly need. but I think kind of showing you here shows you what she's capable of with a little bit of investment. Just another Thunderdome smack here, you know, 357,000 damage, pretty relatable stuff. Just going on through, yada yada, you know, summon our little Naruto puppy to do some damage here. And yeah, we'll just bring her right back on up over here. No reason really not to. Get a nice little nuclear smackdown. Easy 200,000 damage, as it were. And we're just going to cut it off there. Clearly, she does a lot of damage. She's very good. And I think she could be a great asset for you. Now, another character, though, that you were considering would be Acheron, if we are going to go down this big mommy destruction, destroy stuff phase. So I'll just put Acheron here. I would keep this exactly the same, but Huohua is kind of useless with Acheron, so I'm not going to keep her there. I'm going to put, you know, a slightly more relatable team at this spot, because why not? But she's still going to be, you know, wonderful. And if you feel like you know, I'm not sure if it's for you. I don't know if you're going to want this level of power on your account. But if you do, this is kind of what, you know, the Cadillac of HSR would be. You know, and I want you to prepare yourself for this insanity that we are about to witness. So, this is... We're going to wait just a second, because I want you to fully get the real effect of what infinite power looks like in this game. So, brace yourselves, guys. Brace yourselves. So we're going to debuff. We're going to go into a nuclear bomb. You ready for this? Pop. Pop. That's some 838,000 damage right there. Just right off the rip. Super easy, super obtainable. You could do that too. I'll explain how much money that costs later, of course. But I think, you know, I think she's a great option for anyone that wants nuclear damage. Just gonna cycle through, you know, one more time here, and you know, get off a nice little pop pop. Boop boop. And we're gonna do this, blah blah blah. One more debuff needed to get ult off. If I built this team perfectly, right, played this correctly, I would have already had my ult off again. So, you know, it is what it is. But, you know, that's not... We're not doing like a Acheron showcase. I'm just showing you relatably what you could do with this character. And she's just going to kill everything here. Very effortless, very easy. Very cool looking ult, 519,000 damage. That is Acheron. Now, you may be wondering, after seeing that, you know, these are kind of, you know, your sports characters, you know, your best characters in the game. I want to show you what, you know, Premier Healer looks like, because those are the other two options. You have Adventurine, who's on the way, and I can show you kind of what a demo of him would look like. Before we get there, I want to show you the unbelievable power that is our current used Luocha here. So I'm going to put Luocha on first. And then I'm going to put in our people that just always need healing for some reason. I don't know what it is. They can't keep their health bars. So we're gonna just put these suckers in here. And put them in. And you're going to see why Luocha's so busted here. Luocha, man, you can't go wrong with this guy. So little investment needed. Alright. So Blade right off the rip is going to hurt himself, right? Like, because he hates himself. So he already took out some of his health. Luocha's already setting up a healing field so that we have plenty of health to work with here. Now, the problem with this boy is no matter what he does, he just wants to kill himself. But Luocha won't let him. So Luocha keeps bringing him all the way back up to full HP, pretty much no matter what he does. And that's kind of the power of Luocha here. He makes it pretty much impossible to die because he just won't let you, and he uses 0 skill points while doing it. And the other cool thing about Luocha is I could heal right now, but I don't need to. I can just auto attack, pop into my ult, summon ethereal chains to strip enemies of buffs, which is another great benefit of him that makes me like him quite a bit. And I never have to worry about my guy losing health, even though he's designed around hurting himself. Like, check this out. Big slash, epic, big W. Use my ult to get rid of half my HP here, right? Half my HP is going away. Pop. Now what is Luocha gonna do? Well, normally he would do something. For some reason, he did nothing there. I guess my dude didn't actually need the healing. That's the other thing. If you don't need the healing, you don't need the healing. Because Luocha gives you that healing field. And that healing field made it so that Blade brought himself all the way back up by himself, which was pretty sick. So, as you can see, Luocha, pivotal at keeping that team alive. Our premier used healer there. Very good option. Now you may be wondering, who is this freaking adventurine coming on the way? And although he doesn't heal, he does other stuff. And I just want to show you a quick little tailored video we have of adventurine gameplay. And I don't even know whose video we're going to use. This is, I guess, a month ago. Someone's video. And so you see here, Adventurine, he does this little gambling bomb that he sets off on him. He makes these shields so that you don't take damage, and then he rains death on him. But, you know, since he's not even available yet, guys, like, he's not even here, I mean, if you really just don't like what we have to offer today, I can kind of go over those in the future, you know. There's no reason for me really to focus on them right now, just because he's not something that you can realistically currently obtain, which is interesting. So you may be wondering, all right, I know who I want. I want the XY character. Here's how you get the character. I want to go over some payment options. Of course, you can do the whole free-to-play thing and whine and cry about if you're going to have enough of your jades to get him, and we both know you'll end up swiping eventually. And so the real cost of getting this character, if you decide you want premium waifuron here, is you're going to need to spend about $300. I know, that's crazy. You don't want to spend $300. That's fine. You don't have to spend $300 because I actually have a plan for you. If you don't want to spend $300 on the character, here's all you do. You keep topping up $5 and then just doing a poll. And you have like a 1 in something chance of pulling the character. And you could get them early, right? And not spend all that money. You just freaking gamble it, man. Super fun, super easy. Just use your jades here. Just keep doing the single warps. You'll get them eventually. Like, pretty much no one ever pays the full amount for the character. Like, that's a great discount. And the best part is you have complete control over it. Now, if you want to get your money's worth out of Acheron or Luocha, you know, they both cost the same amount of money, except Luocha doesn't require a signature light cone. That's the nice thing about the used character. I feel like you don't need his, you know, I call these service contracts, extended warranties, to keep your character valid. He doesn't, like, need his at all. It's essentially useless. I don't even know what it does. Boosts attack and helps you regen energy and some speed. Yeah, it's pretty useless. But Acheron's, on the other hand, I think I wouldn't even buy a new car without this extended warranty here. Along the passing shore, like, it just gives her so much stats, makes her so much more fun and easy to use, and you don't even have to, like, worry about her at all. It's crazy. So if you're gonna get that, again, it's not $300, it's more like $150 if you want to get the light cone. Which I think is 100% worth it, but 150 bucks too much. I would just pull one at a time, you know, just swipe for each individual pull, get it early, you know, winners win, just get it early. Super easy. You can always go on a payment plan for that at 30% interest at your local credit card company. That's a good recommended way to help build credit. So you could just do that to get her light cone, and I don't even know if I would get her without the light cone. Like, why would you? If you want yours to be dope like mine, now that I've sold you on how cool Acheron is, after seeing my showcase of her, if I could find her, where is she? Oh, she's right here. If you just want her as cool as mine, all you need is the light cone and E2. Now you may be wondering, oh my gosh, what other products can I get to make this character even cooler and better? Just buy Eidolons. All it is one extra copy of the character. Super easy. You could literally get all 6 of these in 6 pulls if you're cool enough. Otherwise, it is going to be about, you know, $300 at the most for each one. But we'll skip over that. You can always finance it, right? And her E1 just boosts her crit, which is cool. And then her E2 just makes her infinitely easier to build and do more damage. So, you know, I think those kind of worth it. Now, on the used character, Luocha, I don't think you really need these, right? Because it's not new. Who cares? He's already power crept. I mean, not as premium as the new ones. But I would just get the one copy of him, call it a day. You don't even need his light cone. Now, if we're gonna go off Jing Liu, say you want the oldest best character, you want to get the used damage dealer in the premium sustainer on in 4 days. For her, 100%, just get her light cone. Same thing with Acheron. If it's a DPS sports car character, you're gonna need that extended warranty to keep that mileage going. And with Acheron's abilities here, same as Jing Liu now, it just boosts her damage to such a considerable degree that it just feels stupid not to get. I would also, heavily focus on getting some extra copies of her. Really get your money's worth. I have her E1, of course, boost her crit damage considerably. But all of them really do very good damage. And you could get that in like 6 pulls, not too expensive. I think you guys would really benefit from that. And if you really feel the need to get adventuring, we can go over that in the future. Since I can't really sell them to you yet, I don't really feel the need to talk about them. And you guys don't really need to save up for anything because, like, whatever. There's always something to do with the future, right? I mean, you might as well just work a job and pay for what you want that way. You know what I mean? So if you guys would like the characters, just sign here, just down below, put in your credit card information, and just get swiping, get that character on your account. And you may be wondering, like, how much is this going to cost me in the long run? Haha, silly person. All you got to do is farm about 2 weeks of your given trace level up material, and then make sure you can actually level them up in general. And you need to do that for their weapon as well. So I know, like, you're used to your oil changes on your character. You need to level up their relics to maximum. So this is like your fuel. You put this fuel in them and they'll get much better. So you need to infinitely grind this to make them OP. And then also you need to level up all of their traces, which requires limited stuff that you can also buy if you don't want to wait. So, a lot of great ways to have fun here. I really think these characters will be, just exceptionally good for you. And you can always give me a call if you need any more advice or you run out of money, and I can help you find a new credit card to help you get that character. But yeah, that's it's been great doing business with you guys. Just sign down below and let me know in 2 weeks when you want to get your next one.